Alah boy, it's not.
It came from where? It came from where?
Bola, cik, so that's why. So 這是第二座你看啊嘛，因為整座翕無好勢啊，所以這座龜看過style。
What are we doing here? And where are we gonna go? It's like we just woke up one morning and then it's welcome to the show. Don't ask any questions, just go with the flow. Make as much money as you can and try your best not to get broke. Copy everything you see on the TV, from the hairstyles to the clothes, and don't think too often. Just do exactly as you're told. And if you ever get confused, then just turn towards the alcohol. You'll still hear your thoughts. Then just turn up the radio as you learn to live a lifestyle of drugs, sex, and rock and roll. But in all honesty, I just need to know, is there more to the cycle than growing and getting old? Living and dying just to leave behind a happy home and a whole lot of property that somebody else is going to own. I just really need to know before the casket's closed, 'cause I'm not willing to gamble with my soul, nor am I ready to take any chances. These are just simple life questions and I'm just searching for some answers. Like, what are we doing here? And what is our purpose? How did we get here, and who made us so perfect? And what happens once we go, or is this world all really worth it? Questions we don't answer because apparently we don't really have to. There's no purpose to this life and our existence is merely natural. Then in that case, please let me ask you, did you create yourself, or was it somebody else who had fashioned you? 'Cause you're a being that's impeccable, faultless and unparalleled. You're a product of supreme intelligence, and I'm merely being rational. For there isn't a camera on this earth that can come close to the human eye, nor a computer that can compete alongside the human mind. And if the whole world was to come together, we wouldn't be able to create a single fly. So many signs, yet we still deny. As science tries to justify that all this could come from none, when it's a simple sum. 0 plus 0 plus 0 cannot possibly ever give you 1. So from where did all this order come? But everything has its origins, a maker, a creator of its own. I mean, the only reason you're watching this video is because somebody had to press upload. So we can believe in the Big Bang, but I'd rather believe in He who caused it to explode. Allah, the creator of everything, along with every single soul, the ever-living, the master, the only one who is in control. Unlike his creation, beyond our imagination. And no, he's not a man, nor does he have any partners in association. He's on his own. And no, he did not ever leave us alone. Just like every manufacturer, he left us with an instruction manual, the Quran and Islam, and I'm sorry to jump to conclusions, but it's the only one possible. The only definition of God is the one and only supreme being. It's logical, a book with 0 contradictions, with miracles that are both scientific and historical, all revealed over 1400 years ago, like the detailed description of the human embryo.
The descriptions of the human embryo in the Quran cannot be based on scientific knowledge in the 7th century.
To the mountains as pegs holding firm the earth below, and the 2 seas that don't mix in a complete separate flow. To the planets in orbit, alternating night and day as they stay in flow. The expansion of the universe and the creation of everything from H2O. To the stories of the past and the preservation of Pharaoh. To identifying the lowest point in the land where Persia defeated Rome. The gushing fluid that created man in the glands between the ribs and the backbone. And not a word has changed, it's still the same. So please explain how all this was known over 1400 years ago. To a man who couldn't read or write, as he would recite whatever the angels spoke. And if you still don't believe, please try to come up with something that's even close. But you can't, so we took God as a mockery and his messengers as a joke.
Muhammad could not read or write. How somebody who can't read or write gonna start a religion?
Dismissed his scriptures as legends and tales of the ancient folk as we live life according to our whims, desires, and hope, saying this life is the only home we will ever know. We will live then die, then simply turn to bones. YOLO! Correction, after the grass dies, the rain arrives and it regrows, and Allah promises to do the same thing to your very soul and bring you back from your very fingertips to your toes, as the all-seeing supreme being watches us so close, and we are surely being tested in our wealth, our health, and our self, and everything that we've been blessed with. So believe, for we will surely be resurrected and be brought back to our Lord and account for every single deed as he hands us our books and orders us to read. From the bad to the good and everything in between. You yourself are sufficient for your own accountability, so don't be mad at me. You are the one who thought he wouldn't come back to me. I gave you a whole life long to search after me, but you were busy in all that which was temporary. So read, and glad tidings to all those who believed, and if you disbelieve, read, and don't let that day be the first day you find out what your life really means. Read.
Thì đó khoa luôn mi khoa hoạt luôn mi feedback.
Nhớ, theo nhớ.
Thì thôi. Hả, lúc nãy講咩咩？
Sai.因為we expect one comment me.
冇啦，lúc
講
it's quite interesting 嘛。because 你看，你之前你同我講過嘛，你講是啊是冇啊嘛。你在 recently quite interesting 嘅有些 news 哦。yang實在yang 少年嘅yang愛談見類嘛。แล้ว what they do is he cut off his own hand in insurance scam and jail for 2 years. 為啊，伊要去 send 一個我1 million 嘅英鎊啦，差不多來人嘅類嚟講，可能4-5 million 咯。一支手，所以有影是你找這查某嘅小英哦，有影是真無手去嘅。你若是講，你一邊手是達，安尼款嘅類嚟講，for 幾個身軀嚟講，我唔知達幾類啊，but roughly 是幾 million。人真係若是講真係想起來哦，你 obviously 人無幾 million 嘛，but 伊成互人這身軀 from一個 cell 慢慢大個人老。So not just that， 伊人食嘅物件長肉，伊本是 plan 互人。所以這物件是伊為人 design 啊。Oxygen，let's say oxygen 嚟講是 free flow 嘅咯。所以 basically 人是欠掉嘅咯。If 你欠掉嚟講，
真係咩？真 confuse 咪嘅。硬講咪講硬講做嘅咯，配咪講配做嘅咯。Jesus 咪講 Jesus。搞到這裡是對嗎？咧 in the end。Who is totally 搞到這裡是 the truth 嘛？我是講 Islam， 因為我看過個了 try to even 去 stress test Christianity， 人講 Jesus 是神，伊本是人，了伊本是細漢過，伊本是 baby 過嘛。Before that， 伊是 come through a human womb， 了大漢，了死去。So the basic common sense 是講 how can God die？ From where Allah came from？ 所以人看到啲。But let's say 講像 Buddhism、Taoism 咪講，it doesn't make sense 嘛 ，because 人做係你 statue 嘅了出來，然後你講伊係是神嘛。So what about those maker？ So if let's say 你講係 statue 是神，但係你伊需要人嚟做伊出來的。So how God have to go through such a way？ 所以人看 Islam 我嘅 belief 是講，我相信 there's only one creator。So 伊無 bound by the time。伊無 beginning， 伊無 end， 就是啥人有 beginning 嘛，是 obviously 你生我出來個合併個數個 start 嘅嘛，了我有 end 嘛，我自己會死嘅嘛。God one of the characteristics 是伊無 bound by beginning and end， 伊無 bound by time 嘅。
人是包埋睇咪點寫啲鬼話啲鬧嘅。แล้ว伊無爸伊無媽伊本無囝無查話是 because if let's say 神有爸有媽講，假如一個是真神嘛，想下伊有囝伊有查話好 ，which one is the most powerful God？ So 這是 standard that Islam set 落來。So if let's say 你用這 standard 你去看嗰啲其他 religion 呢，是無 make sense 嘅嘛？這人接 Islam。伊唔是講伊接還伊變還哪去，無嘛 Islam 嘅意思是講 submission to the one God。所以係你 one God，伊是係你 creator of 人 ，creator of 真理個了嘅物件個了，人嘅活了嘅世界，將禽獸，所以是伊 design 出來，伊做出來這物件個了嘅，伊 create 人出來，都去做，係你 captain，係你頭都去 manage。教了嘅安尼款嘅物件 ，so doesn't mean that 即個長人，若是講走去接 Islam， 或者變換啊，無嘛 Islam 嘅 meaning 是講 submission of the oneself， 係你人wholeheartedly peacefully to one God， 就是係你 creator 呢。so majority 嘅 Muslim 喺 Malaysia 是換啊。แล้วรู้ตัวที่แอฟริกาสิออหลังแล้วคนเลี้ยงรู้ที่อาหมอกกายของตัวเองรู้สิน้อยมุสลิมรู้จีบก็รู้เป็นอาหมอบูมารู้ still ก็สิ by race รู้ก็ still the same รู้ imagine ของอาเซียนธรรมะก็รู้講嘅รู้用掉嘅物件，佢啦一做รู้這成句รู้只愛物件，รู้只愛物件還 stay 嘅吧，伊個有嘢告訴佢啦，伊只係你物件，伊只係你 crop， 所以所以 sustain 伊 protect 掉係你物件。ฮัสเตเก็บจิบกับเลยช่วยฉี่รู้แล้ว and then จะจังอีเจียวรู้用嘅是你 environment อีหารู้ oxygen กันแล้วฮันนี่ก็แล้ว是欠掉佢咯冇กับรู้算佢咯 so 你 purpose 來อีเจียวรู้這 environment กันแล้วรู้是要隨意的อี是愛รู้ worship อี對你嘅 command to carry yourself righteously that's it so รู้冇對意รู้就是 end up 冇好嘅所在就是 hell 因為你欠了伊嘛，แล้ว你 deny 伊嘛，你欠了伊，你無承認講伊是 God 嘛 ，so 去那邊哦。如果是你對你承認伊，แล้ว你 worship 伊，你咪去好嘅所在啊。無寫嘛。
Christian 咪講咯，我入 Christian 啊。
無寫嘛，我就同你講啊嘛 ，Christian 無，所以我同你講啊嘛 ，OK。人入到對他嘛 ，Islam 嘅 yardstick 哦，伊無 beginning， 伊無 end 嘛，but Christian。
等下講嘢。冇即係翕啲你係咪是 heaven 嘅所在？我前日點啊？
未翕到嘅嘛，冇即物件冇需要翕嘅嘛。Actually，你看到嘅物件，伊就你用嘅上句是教你去 question 嘅。伊他媽伊度講起嘛，伊 measure 個了 precisely 嘅咯。If you ponder yourself properly 啊，伊 measurement 了人 organ from 人嘅目睭到人嘅喙舌到人嘅 stomach， 個了是 think properly 嘅咯。這個了是 measure precisely so accurately。雖然講人嘅 advancement， 人來個正人算高嘅 advance， 今仔日人身軀裏邊嘅 wisdom， 嗰是 still continuously 讀掉佢啦。新嘅病理出來，新嘅藥需要新嘅藥來醫。這個個了是假病下路，喺這個身軀裏邊，這是伊下路嘅物件啦。所以這是學人嘅 life 都去 ponder， 都去 question。去問，個了去教，個了本講意思之類嘛，แล้ว個了就是真神。
你說啦，我說的。
So 你別看到啲，你別見到啲嘢 Islam 嘅 yardstick 啊 ，Islam 嘅 God 嘅 characteristics 係安尼款嘛。Firstly 無 beginning 無 end 嘛。So 人見之類來 measure Christianity 哦，人敢若見頭一個就好啦。去 measure Jesus 有出事嘅咯 ，Jesus 冇有死嘅咯。
阿拉冇出事嘅。
阿拉冇嘅 ，it's not。
It came from where?
Why God 別有 beginning 別有 end？ If 你講 God 死嘅講 ，Who manage the world? It's going to be chaotic 嘛 ，right 啊？
我問老師。
God 別使死嘅嘛。
我問老師係啦。
So that's why 你廿頭隻 criteria 嗱，人免期間咧會 beginning and end 嘛。你去 measure Christianity， 你講 Jesus 是 God 嘛？Jesus 唔是 God because 有 beginning， 有冇 end 嘛？伊死嘅嘛。你 Christian 啷個佢 believe 嘅 ？Again 隻 criteria 去 measure。人嘅個 Chinese 嘅 Buddhism， 人嘅 Taoism 嘛好，相反係你 statue， 個了伊本有 beginning， 伊本有 end 嘅嘛，個 beginning 就是鋼槍還是人手做出來嘅事，了 the end 就是擺個了啊，無擺啊，上去暗，係咪鬼安尼款嘅物件？下條啊邊無人管你，所以無 make sense 嘛。
OK，冇曉啊，講曉啊。
翕條啊。
你翕條？